Look, and now I have another sheet mask to use for next time. Hey everyone, as you can see, it is another no makeup day here on my channel. It's actually ironic, I feel like I show my no makeup face more on YouTube than I do to my actual friends. Maybe there's something about the internet that makes me less self-conscious. So anyway, the reason that I don't have any makeup on today is because I'm going to be test driving a product that is new to me. This is the GlamGlow GravityMud Firming Treatment, and it's from GlamGlow's mask line. They make several different masks and they all do different things. This particular one, it says it firms, lifts, tightens, tones, sexy contours. So that's grammatically inconsistent. But since this is a beauty product and not English class, we'll let it slide. I've had my eye on this mask for a really long time. Just didn't want to pay the high sticker price for it. I believe that this size originally retailed for about $69. This one is 1.4 ounces. GlamGlow recently put out a newer, larger size, which has 20% more product in it, and I think it's 1.7 ounces. And they're retailing that at the same price as this one was. I actually picked this up at a cosmetic store in an outlet mall, and I think that because this size is being discontinued, they're being sent off to those stores where they can be purchased for a significantly lower price. I actually picked this one up for just under $40, which is crazy because if I had bought this just a couple months ago, it would have been like $70. If you're interested in trying this product out, there is a smaller travel size which retails for $22, I believe. Or you can always go into your local cosmetic shop like Sephora or Nordstrom and get a sample. So anyway, I thought it might be a good day to try this out because I've been going to a lot of birthday parties recently. You know, when your life gets cray-cray, you're always going out and you stop taking care of your skin. Yeah, that's me right now. I just think it needs a little pick-me-up every now and then. From what I've heard about this product, this is really good for that. It just kind of like tighten and refresh. By the time it's ready to peel off, it changes into like a shiny chrome color that apparently looks really, really cool. You'll see that I'm wearing a pink crushed velvet jacket, which I thought was appropriate. I'm hoping that it looks as fabulous as it does in my head, but we'll see. We're gonna open this package up. I forgot to mention, I'm not sure about every mask that GlamGlow sells, but this particular mask comes with a applicator brush. It's even purple to match the container. But this is what the container looks like. The instructions say, apply a generous, even layer to clean skin with brush, avoiding eyebrows and hairline. Leave on for 20 to 30 minutes. That's a pretty long mask. Treatment will change color as it dries. Once completely dry, gently peel off from edges. Rinse off excess with warm water. Use twice a week. And then it says clean brush after use with soap and water and air dry. So we're gonna get straight to it. Just open this up. Whoa! Let's show you on the foil here. This white metallic color. I don't want to spill any of it, but this is what the product looks like inside. Can't put my finger on this smell, but it smells like a shampoo I've used in the past. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. As with most peel-off masks or anything that needs to be scraped off, it's important to get a thick enough layer because if it doesn't, it's just gonna break off while you peel it off, and it's gonna be a lot harder than it should be. Just gonna dip right in here. Ooh, look at that consistency. That's super shiny. Looks cool. Oh, it's nice and cooling too. I feel like I'm gonna need a good amount of this. Definitely one of those products that you can't skimp on, which is unfortunate because it's so expensive. Who's that X-Men character that like turns silver? Is it like Colossus or something? Oh my gosh. Broke cardinal rule number 1. I may rip my eyebrows out, we'll see. I feel like I'm at this stage where the bottom layer is starting to dry, and if I keep like trying to mess around with it more, it's just gonna like all come off in one piece. Gotta be careful from this point on not to disturb what I've already done. Get up here. It's gonna be fun. Giving myself gray hairs here, guys. Silver hairs. It's definitely not the most even application. I think I could have done a better job on the cheeks, so that'll be interesting to see how that holds up. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with it at this point. So that is the finished mask. I'm gonna set the timer for 20-25 minutes, and I'll be back to attempt to peel it off. Welcome back. We are at about 20 minutes right now. As you can see, I'm having trouble talking because like most masks, it makes your face want to stay still. All I wanted to say though before I got this off, I don't recommend watching or reading anything funny while you're waiting for this to dry. Instead, read things like, I don't know, product reviews of the thing that you're trying out. I actually saw some pretty good ones. Someone was comparing this to unicorn's blood from Harry Potter. Another person was talking about how it smelled like pina coladas, which I was like, okay, I guess there's like a pineapple coconut kind of smell to it. But anyway, since we're here, I just wanted to show you what the mask was like. It does feel very tightening. I think what it does is just kind of like basically just contracts it on its own so that everything gets pulled in a little bit more. I feel like it is a little bit more of the chrome, shiny color that it claims to be than it was at the beginning of this. I still think it started out pretty shiny too. So I'm not really sure what they were talking about in terms of like the transformation. I do have to say though, check this out. This is pretty cool. It's like, I feel like this is like a look you could do, like wear it to like an 80s rave or something. Let's get this thing off. So it says to start from the outsides and just peel in like this. I think I'm gonna start at my forehead because I feel like that's where the thickest material is. And I don't want it to rip. I want it to hopefully stay in one piece. So that seems like it's pretty easy to get off there. You do have to work at the edges a little bit to make sure that you don't like break anything. If you guys ever worked with Tegaderm, it's like a clear adhesive bandage used for taping IVs on in the hospital. It's really cool stuff. This is kind of what it feels like. Probably making it look harder than it is. It would be easier if I wasn't trying to keep everything in one piece. It's not painful as I'm doing this, but it definitely is stimulating the skin a little as I'm trying to pull this off. See, when I get to my eyebrows though, that might be a little tricky. One of the other reviewers was saying that if you enjoyed peeling glue off your hands when you were like in elementary school, this is something you'd really enjoy. And while I wasn't like, you know, the biggest fan of doing that or anything, I did enjoy it, and this is actually pretty fun, I would say. I think there may be a chunk here that actually hadn't dried yet. We're just gonna let that dry on its own and take care of that in a sec. Okay, moment of truth. Am I taking my eyebrows off or not? Feeling more resistance on this part than I was when I was over my skin, which makes sense. So here's the finished product. Kind of looks like a warped sheet mask. As you can tell, I got most of it off by peeling off, but there are a couple spots where I had trouble. One is obviously this eyebrow, and that was totally my own fault because the instructions were very specific about avoiding your eyebrows, and I just kind of went in there. And then there's this spot right here, which actually didn't dry completely. I think the application over here was just not even enough, and so I guess maybe this part was just a little thicker, and then the part underneath didn't dry as well. The rest of my face, like, it's pretty clean. It does look like there are little bits and pieces here, especially around where like the edges of the mask were. Those parts do need to get washed off, but for the most part, I think the application actually worked pretty well, and it all came off mostly in one piece. Okay, so I was able to get all that off pretty easily with water. So what I'm feeling right now is that my skin is very, very soft, and it feels, you know, very clean and smooth, but it also does feel like a little tighter. I do need to like stretch out the face muscles a little bit to warm them up again. I think it does what it claims to do. I think it tightens and tones, and although it's probably not like a lasting or permanent effect, it is something that they recommend you do like a couple times a week to keep that tone in your skin. I personally will not be doing it 2 times a week. In this size, the 1.4 ounce size, I estimate there being about like 15 to 20 treatments in here. When I have a better number, I guess I can let you know. This is not something I'm willing to buy like 3 times a year. My skin needs don't tend to trend towards needing a lot of toning right now. There are those times, like I mentioned, you have a few days where you're not sleeping very well or sleeping enough. This is kind of nice to just throw on and refresh your skin. Again, if you buy this at full price, it is an expensive product, unfortunately. However, they are offering a larger size now. It is 20% more stuff than you used to get for the same price. Although if you do happen to be near an outlet mall, you may want to consider going and checking out if they have this discontinued size to see if you get it at a discount. Even based on the price of the new product and the new size, this still would have been about $58. So the fact that I got it for under $40 was just awesome. Typically, I would go for a travel size first or just try it in store first, but when I saw this in store, I knew it was such a good deal. I just went ahead and bought it. And that's all I had to say about this product for now. Thanks you guys for watching. If you've tried this product and have anything you want to tell me about it, whether it's helpful advice or just what you thought of it, I would love to hear from you about that. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment to let me know what you think. But other than that, I will see you guys next time.